Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Daddy's Barbecue Pit. This week we're going to do a standing rib roast in the RecTeq RT 700. Stick around! We got a standing rib roast that we picked up at our local butcher shop. They actually trimmed the bone off of this and then tied it back on. It helps stand up while you're cooking it. We're just going to do a simple rub for on top of it. And what I have here today is I have 5 cloves of garlic, some rosemary along with some of that Greek Freak Spiceology rub, some parsley, some Killer Hogs AP, and 3/4 cup of olive oil. So all we're going to do is in our blender, you're going to add all the dry ingredients. We're going to put about half the olive oil in it. And I'm just going to pulse this to blend it. Add the rest of the olive oil. We're going to blend it further. Okay, so we have it's like a paste that we whipped up that we blended thoroughly. You can use a food processor or any kind of blender. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to, here's the dirty part. You're going to get in here. You're just going to smear all this on here. So we're just going to keep slathering this on. Get it nice and covered. It smells great. We didn't really do much trimming or anything. The butcher did a great job on this, trimming it up for us. So you can see the bone here separated. So we'll just be able to trim that off once it's done cooking. So we're going to get some here on the back. We're going to cook this today at about 250 for a couple hours, probably 3 hours. And then we're going to crank it up and do a reverse sear on it. Get it nice and crispy on the outside. Just touch this up a little more. Now I got a pan here. What I'm going to do is I got a foil pan, and this is just a basic rack that you would use for, I don't know, cooling cookies or cooking a chicken on or whatever. You just want to set this right on the center of it. And now I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to put a little bit of beef stock in there. Just enough in the bottom. We want to reserve this and make like an au jus when it's all done. So the RecTeq's at 250. We have cherry pellets in there today. We're going to go ahead and throw this on. We'll see you in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We'll take a look at this thing. Stick around. Hey, need a drink of beer. Probe right down in there. Okay, everyone, we're going to do a little bit of a side here this week. We got some bacon and some carrots. What else could you ask for? We're going to take a carrot and we're going to pull a piece of bacon out of here and we're just going to wrap it. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can tuck that in under a little bit. I'm going to grab one more piece of bacon. Just want to wrap it around there like that. And tuck the sides in. And then we're just going to hit them with a little bit of the Killer Hogs AP seasoning. You don't need a whole lot because there is salt in the bacon, of course. We're going to finish these today with a little bit of maple syrup on top. So it'd be like candied carrot. So we're going to put these on the grill. We're about 3/4 of the way through our prime rib right now. Probably about another half an hour. We'll be cranking it up to do a reverse sear on it. So we're going to stick these on, get them started. That way they'll all finish at the same time. Stick around. We're going to let these go for about 45 minutes to an hour. The rib roast is looking great. Right now we're about 105. We're going to keep it going here for probably about another half hour, 45 minutes, and then we'll plate it up and show you what we got. Okay, everybody, we're about 3 hours into this cook. You can see that thing's looking amazing. We're going to go ahead and pull the probes out of it. I have cranked this RecTeq up to full, which is about 600 degrees. And then we're gonna take this off. Remove it from the pan. Put it right down on there. We're gonna sear it on all the sides. It smells great. We got our carrots over here. We're gonna start glazing them with a little bit of the maple syrup. Everything smells good so far. Hopefully it turns out as good as it smells. Stick around. Get it crispy. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this. Well, maybe. Who says a pellet smoker don't get hot enough? And then we're putting some of our maple syrup on the carrots that are wrapped in bacon. Oh man, does that smell good. We're going to sear one more side of that rib roast, and then we're going to pull it off and cut it up. Give it a try. We're going to pull off these carrots. Man, they smell good. We're going to come back and grab that rib roast off there. We'll go inside and give it a taste. Yummy. Okay, everybody, so we're about 5 hours into this cook, and we're going to pull this rib roast off here quickly. We reverse seared it. It's hotter than hell. We got this grill cranking pretty good. It's at over 400 right now. So we're gonna take this in, let it rest a little bit. We're gonna cut it up and give it a shot. So we remove the string from the rib roast, and we're gonna separate the two. So these are the bones that were actually on the rib roast that I have my butcher separate for me. We're gonna go ahead and cut this. And we cook this to about 140. You can surely cook it to 135, 120, whatever you prefer. But we think we got this done pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and trim another piece off here. Nice and juicy. You can see the just pouring out of it. Got a nice smoke ring on it. The bark on the outside turned out really good with that rub we put on top. I'm going to grab a smaller knife here to try this out. We've had some people here tonight that's drank too much. They're hiccuping in the background. It's her birthday, she's allowed to. Oh man, look at that. Daddy. That's some good stuff. You got to keep the doctors happy, right? Let's go after one of these carrots. Good for your eyesight.
That's right.
So we got a carrot wrapped in bacon. Just a little maple syrup on top. Oh. Man, they're done perfect. Those carrots are nice and sweet, crispy. Go back in for a second bite on that one. Hey everybody, go to our YouTube channel, go to Facebook, go to Instagram. Make sure you follow us. If you like this recipe, everything we're doing, like and subscribe to YouTube. Get some! Oh my god, that fucking carrot was good.
Yeah.
Get some!